the quarterback, but it's not always the quarterback. You also got to look at the people behind the quarterback. At this point, in some cases, it's always the coaches that get so much flack for what the team produces on and off the field.
Yeah.
And in this case, I have to agree with LT. I don't think firing him was the best way, because you got to remember, Marcus Mariota is fresh into this whole thing. This is his first year. He's a rookie in the NFL. Of course, he's going to have his mistakes. Of course, the team is going to have their mistakes. They're trying to switch people around. They're trying to find good people. I say firing the guy was not a good idea personally. I mean, I can understand if he had a rap sheet, which I don't know if he had a rap sheet or not, but all I do know is that firing the dude after a 1-6 whole thing, it's like, come on now, man. That's not even halfway in the season. No. That's not even halfway in the season yet, and you want to fire the guy.
Well, it's the owner's fault then. Let's put it on the owner's fault then.
Well, I mean, it's not just the owners, but I mean, I just think the whole NFL organization need to really think about this here. If you're investing in the coaches and the players and all of that gimmick, why fire them just because they had a few bad days? Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah. I think the whole thing is obviously ridiculous. And just in, Keegan Allen, wide receiver of the Chargers, is on injury reserve list right now because of kidney injuries. So Keegan Allen is going through a kidney injury, and he is on injury reserve. And Keegan, on behalf of me, Paulie B, and LT, we hope you have a speedy recovery. We hope you get well soon, brother.
Oh yeah.
But
hey, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my main man, my boy Steve Smith from the Baltimore Ravens, man, who tore his Achilles, man. He was having an outstanding season, even though the Ravens were struggling this year. But, man, I hope he has a speedy recovery. I do not want to see him return because I still feel he has some football left in the tank.
Well, speaking of a lot of injuries, really quick, just a few shout-outs of some. Yes, definitely Steve Smith. Also, Keegan Allen.
Yeah.
Also, Jordy Nelson. He's still been out. He's still out with an injury. He's been out since preseason. Also, new one that just got injured, a torn MCL, Le'Veon Bell. He was just injured, and now he is also gone for the season. And also, let's not forget, and speaking of Steve Smith, he's the second Raven that is gone for the season, because the first one is Terrell Suggs,
yep,
who is also gone for the season. So for everyone who is suffering injury, on behalf of all of us, we wish you all a speedy recovery, and we hope for you guys to be back 100% on the field. God bless all of you guys. Just thought we put it out there for you all. Now, let's talk about this right here. There once was 5. Now there's 4. Now there's only 4 more undefeated teams left. Denver knocked out the Packers, kicking them off of the undefeated list.
Yes.
Body bag. You gotta be kidding me. So now you got New England, Carolina. Now you got New England. Now you got Carolina. Now you got Denver, and you got Cincinnati. But the biggest question is, now there's 4 more teams. The question is, who is next to be on the chopping block?
True. Yeah.
So now this is where people might end up start dissing one another. But let me just start off by saying we're all our friends at the end of the day. This is all just based on personal opinion. We're not here to disrespect nobody. It's just professional opinion. Paulie B, let me start with you. All right?
All right.
4 more undefeated teams. Who do you feel is next to be on the chopping block to be off the undefeated list? Honestly.
Panthers.
Wow. Hey, why you say that?
That's because, come on now. When they're good, since Connor's been there, all right? Connors and Foster. There we go.
True. That is absolutely, positively true. LT, you're next, buddy. Who you feel is going to be next on the chopping block?
Man, who does Denver face this Sunday? Now I can't wait to hear this back just for that part. He said, who do Denver face this Sunday?
They face the Colts.
All right, man. So look for Andrew Luck to knock off Peyton Manning. Coming home. Peyton Manning will be 0-2 in his home colors.
My boy said.
Instead of it being a homecoming for Peyton Manning, it's going to be a home goal. So they're going to send it way back to the Mile High Theater. So look for the Broncos to fall. Carolina will remain undefeated. They will be great.
My son said, I love LT. This is why he's on the show. Okay, I guess. All right, now I guess it's my turn. I'm gonna be honest here. A side of me at first was gonna pick the Panthers, but right now the Panthers are they're like the ultimate underdog right now. I think personally the next one that might be on the chopping block, I'm gonna go as far. It may not be on Sunday, but I'm thinking it's gonna be soon. I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this one.
Cincinnati.
I'm going with Cincinnati on this one. For some reason, Cincinnati right now, the reason they're hot right now, see, if you want to be honest, Denver, New England, and Cincinnati, all three teams have been playing these teams that they give us competition, but they're not competition.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, for you guys, Green Bay was y'all competition. Yep. Like, that was y'all. You're our competition. Like, Broncos to the Patriots, you are our competition. Mm-hmm. I feel that the Bengals is going to face a team one day that's going to be too much for them, and they're going to end up losing it.
Oh, wow.
So, but if I have to pick a second one, I will say the Panthers only if something happens and somehow they don't click. That's the only way the Panthers will probably lose it, is if they don't click. But they've been clicking, so I can't really say. So I really can't say that. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I have to choose one, I'm saying the Bengals is next on the chopping block, and I think the three remaining undefeated teams will be Broncos, Panthers, and Patriots. That's what I'm going for. I'm serious. All right, what's more around the NFL would you guys like to speak about today? Okay, here's something else. Why doesn't London pick good teams?
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
I don't get it. Why don't London ever ask Patriots to go over there? I just want to know. What about Broncos? What about the Panthers?
Hey, they can hardly speak a lick of English, so they don't care.
Okay, what about them? What about the Panthers? What about them? They deserve to go to London too. What about Tom Brady?
Man, we need a vacation. We undefeated.
That's what I'm saying. All of us is undefeated right now. We all deserve a vacation. I tell you what. Here's what we all need to do. Damn that. New England, we'll go to Australia. We'll go to Sydney, Australia. Broncos, you go to London. And Panthers, I don't know where y'all go. Y'all go somewhere too. Okay,
we'll go to Dominican Republic.
There you go, man. Go play. Listen. This is how I look at it. All three teams should pick a team that they want to play against at wherever. So, for example, if New England was to play in Sydney, Australia, I say the best game for that, honestly, to me, I would love to see the icon Drew Brees versus Tom Brady in Australia. That's what I would love to see. Now London. If the Broncos had to go to London, who will your dream opponents be?
So I was taking the undefeated team, be Cincinnati.
Ooh, nice. So it'd be Cincinnati versus Denver and London. Okay, Mr. Dominican Republic over there. Why don't you, if you had a chance to see the Panthers in Dominican Republic against any team, who would it be?
Man, I had to say it, New England Patriots, man. It's always an honor playing Tom Brady, man. Every time Cam Newton played Tom Brady or Russell Wilson, he just elevated his game, man. It just makes him such a better player. So win or lose, against those teams, man, it's always good to see them play football against each other, man.
Well, I personally think that, but all jokes aside, I mean, what I don't realize is that why they pick the same teams to go over there. Yeah. It's always the Buffalo Bills.
Fuck the Bills.
It's like, really? Every time I turn around, it's the Bills. And it reminds you, the Bills don't go to Toronto no more.
Nope.
They're not allowed in Toronto no more. So if you really want to be honest, that's like the only thing they can do, really. But I respect that. Speaking of the Bills return, and they face off against the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh.
First of all, let's be completely honest here. First of all, look, can I just be honest with everyone, please?
Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, how do you not beat the Jaguars in London? How do you not do that? I just need to know this. How do you go overseas just to get your behind whooped?
Here's the Bills for you.
Okay, now the Bills. Now dig this. Now dig it. Now Bills are gonna face off against the Dolphins. We all saw what the Dolphins can do. Okay, although the Dolphins, they have their days where they can fall off, but I think the Dolphins, and I know we're gonna talk about it when we do our game predictions, but I'm calling it now. Miami is gonna body the freaking Bills. I mean, body them.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they're gonna body them like completely. But no, let's talk about now. Here's another topic I would like to speak about. Honestly, a lot around the league there are known as sleeper teams, but now a lot of these teams are making a comeback. Which team do you? All three of us. Matter of fact, LT, you can go first. Out of all the sleeper teams, which of these teams do you feel is making the most impact right now?
Okay, sleeper teams?
Yeah.
Right now, you're not going to see the Carolina Panthers, man. Look what Cam Newton is working with. You know what I'm saying?
Dog.
Your question.
Dog. LT, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about like Oakland Raiders, the Rams, the Cardinals, those kind of teams.
Oh, yeah, the Cardinals, man, they won the elite team. So if I had to pick like a team, man, I would go with Oakland, man. Look what Derek Carr doing, man, with these rookies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was just going to say that, too.
In that locker room, man, you got to go with the Oakland Raiders, man.
If I had to choose a team, I'm going with the Rams.
You go with the Rams?
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams. I think Nick Foles, he's doing something really special over there. I say give him 2 more years. I guarantee you the Rams will be back to where they used to be.
I had to go with the Oakland Raiders.
I'm not surprised, man, because all they needed was a quarterback, man. That's all they needed. I'm not surprised.
No. And I'm not disagreeing with y'all pick of Oakland Raiders either, but we're talking about the Rams who never really had a decent quarterback in how many years? That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is I think the Rams right now, I will be honest, or be fair, along with the Oakland Raiders, are actually making a huge impact as far as sleeper teams is concerned. Mm-hmm. Now, if you want underdog teams, the Saints is doing their numbers right now. I don't know what in the world the Saints have done. I don't know what they've been eating for breakfast, or I don't know if Drew Brees is getting more NyQuil endorsements. I don't know, but all I do know is that if the icon continues this, if he continues this through the rest of the season, guarantee he got a spot in the playoffs and possibly to the Super Bowl. That's all
I got another team for you too, man.
What's that?
Man, Tampa Bay, man, you got to give your hats off to Jameis Winston, man. The way he pulling that team together, man, it's a couple games they could have won, but Tampa Bay surprised me, man. They're doing a great job this year, man. See,
here's the problem with Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay lost. You see, Tampa Bay is one of those teams that lost to teams that they shouldn't have lost to. Like, that's how I look at it. And Jameis Winston, hell yeah, I'm definitely give him that, you know. And plus, he's in Tampa Bay. He loves his crab legs, so of course he's gonna, you know, go to the seafood restaurant and eat his crab legs and tweet about it and put it on Instagram and all this other stuff. And for him being in Tampa, he's not that far away from the WWE school. So there you go. So, hey, Jameis Winston, I tell you what, if football doesn't work for you, go right down to Orlando, Florida, and train in NXT and be what everyone else is doing. It's all right. Everyone else is doing it.
Yeah,
so,
true that.
So there you go, Jameis. There you go. I'm giving you an idea. All right. Hell, every other football player did it. Look at Roman Reigns. He played for the Vikings. Now he's a WWE superstar. Think I'm joking? Look it up. I'm not joking. Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin played for the Cardinals. Now look at him. All right, then. I win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my good friends on Wild. So I didn't even put up another. So I got to put up another commercial. I'm slipping. I am slipping today.
No, because you were shocked that LT was going to be in the building.
I am shocked. He's never here. Oh man, he's like never here. Well, speaking of LT, I think what we should do one day is we should do a live show, maybe at Dunkin' Donuts or something.
Dunkin' Donuts.
You know, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's. I don't know.
Okay, your donuts. Oh, Here we go.